know.
Yeah.
All right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone who taught us the truth. Honors and citations to the elect, to the men that died doing the work of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, because they showed of us first. To the men, women, and children that believe on the true name of the Father and the Son, which the Father's name is Yahweh, he exists. The Son's name is Yahweh Shai, he is the deliverer. Because he's coming to deliver his people out of this captivity that we're in. All right? It's the Church of Philadelphia. Once again, back on the highways and hedges. You know, coming back at you with some more truth, man. And the times that we're living in is deadly, deadly, deadly serious, man. And there's a whole lot of things going on that people want to turn the blind eye to, man. You know? But you can turn the blind eye to it, but at the end of the day, it's still going to happen. You know? It's no getting around the things that we're saying and what we have been saying for a long time. Starting with our beloved apostles, man. You know? But first scriptures, Lord's willing, can you grab in Hebrews, you say without faith it's impossible to please him. How about the shot?
Come. Yeah.
Faith. Because you know what? And I was listening to a video from a brother earlier, you know, and he was saying how like the Sakari and everything, they don't like to deal with Hebrews. You know? Why they don't like to deal with that? Because they don't have any faith. Right now we living on faith, man, and grace. And the Lord will soon come and destroy this place. You gotta believe that, man. And you gotta be doing everything that you want, that you're supposed to do to please him, man. And I'm trusting, believing, I'm telling you the truth. You don't want the smoke what the Lord is about to bring to this place, and you have been warned.
It's the book of Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him.
That's right.
For he that cometh to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai must believe that he is.
Yo, and I'm constantly talking about this. You know, how can you serve the Lord if you don't trust in him or believe in him, man? First of all, you gotta believe on his name, and that's how you know who really riding with the Lord, man. Not switching up your doctrines because you got a whole bunch of different doctrines out here. You know, you have to really, them scriptures have to be inside of you. And guess what? Matter of fact, if you go to Jeremiah, when it says before you were formed, I knew thee inside of the womb, because you got a lot of men that's trying to portray the fact of being a man of the Lord, man, and they're not. Because the Lord knew your ass from the spirit world to the womb and to right now. And you're doing his bid, and whether you believe it or not. Even them niggas that's talking that new covenant doctrine, they're doing the bid of the Lord. Why? Because they are stumbling blocks. The Lord is not dealing with everybody. But here in America, Babylon, not even just Babylon, all over the world, man. You know? They think whatever they practice is the right thing, man. And I was listening to the song earlier from the Benjamites. Like, I'm heavy on Benjamite music, man. But the brother was saying how You know, the Catholics think that's that's the right religion, and the Baptists think that's the right religion, and this person think that. No, matter of fact, the name of the song is called "One God," and I think it's from the Twinkle Brothers, man. You know, but it's called "One God," and that's what it is, man. It's only one power, and His name is Yahweh. You know, but you have all these different nations because the Lord gave them their gods. He gave them something to believe in that was false, because He could do that. But what He did to us, He gave us something to believe in that's the truth for salvation. That's why He's so hard on us, man. But you have to please Him. If you don't please Him, hey, man, it's no hope for you. That's the bottom line, man.
And just to land back off the brother, in terms of in Hebrews, like, so we pray that the Lord keeps that faith upon us.
That's right. That's right.
That spirit of faith upon us. Because here it is, and we've been bringing this out a lot. Here it is, everybody else has their own gods, and ain't nobody messing with them. But, and this is how you know that this is the truth, because they hate the fact that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai awoke us. We've been awakened, you know? And so why all the hate to the true men of the Lord that wants to follow the scriptures? Because you know that's our power.
That's right. That's right.
Because any other nation of people can serve whatever they want and you accept it. But you don't want to accept this, right? Because you know it's the truth. And it burns you up. Some of you probably got out of your bed. Up. There they go. There the Church of Philadelphia go. Wake up, wake up, wake up. The Church of Philadelphia. You texting everybody. Hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. They on the screen again. Yes, like the brother was saying, we was driving down here. Saturday Night Live. This is the real Saturday Night Live. So, hey, again, whether you like it, believe it, understand it or not, this is the truth. And we're going to continue to push this truth out. And ask yourself, why do I have a problem with these men? Ask yourself that. Why do I have a problem with these men loving the Bible? Because it's in your spirit to hate the fact that we know who we are and we know our power is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You can't even describe why you hate it so much. Because again, you're not going to any other nations of people and telling them that they're serving the wrong God. Or you hate the fact that they're serving their God. You hate. Ask yourself that. You know why? You can't ask yourself that. And I understand it because it puts fear in your heart to know that the prophets are back. Because that's a sign for you. When all the prophets are back, that's a sign that, hey, these people know who they are and they about to rise up. In the spirit, we rising up. Nothing carnal, because you've been given that blessing of the sword. But in the spirit, we're rising up, and your spirit is trembling. But ask yourself why. Why is your spirit trembling? Hey, we know why. You keep asking yourself. Now let me get that Jeremiah for the brother. Jeremiah 1, verse 5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee.
Right. See that?
And I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
So
Woo.
the Lord did that. You know, the Lord did that. And these people that's around you, they know, I'm only one spirits that's around you. They know your spirit. They know who you are. The same way that they tried to kill the ancient prophets, they want to do the same thing now.
Oh, and they trying.
And we always bringing out the prophet killers, man. That's what they are,
Huh.
you know? But you really can't kill us, man. What are you doing? You're just freeing us from the flesh. And we go back in the spirit world. When your ass get up there, you're going to be like, damn, my bad. Like, no, it ain't nothing. Because now you're going to know, like, he's over me, man. He's a fucking ruler. And there's so much information coming out right now about who the real men of the Lord is, man. Who the real chosen people. You know? That's what I meant to say, not who the real men of the Lord. But who's the chosen people?
Right.
And the men of the Lord is going to be revealed soon, man. Because of the faith. You have to have the faith. That's why we start off with that faith, man. You know? You have to have that faith. Go ahead, bro. I got something too. Real quick. What you were saying, the reason why they hate us and all that. Stop it every half hour. This is the book of 2 Maccabees, which we're about to, we're in it, man. But we talk about, the scriptures say, what was written aforetime is for our learning and for our understanding. All right? And these was the powers that was at thee at this time. It says, this is 2 Maccabees chapter 3 and verse 1. It says, now when the holy city was inhabited with all peace, and the laws were kept very well because of the godliness of Onias, the high priest, and his hatred of the wickedness. So he was doing Yahweh Shah's big, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah's big, because he hated wickedness, you know, and everything was at peace. Esau is about violence, man. But they'll try to put that off on you, which I saw the video this week. When the woman from over there in Africa, she was like, yo, don't get mad at us, get mad at the white man. Because they teach us this, to hate y'all. And this, that. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You know? And so I think she might have been a Jake, though, the way she was speaking. But they teach you, yo, look at them, and they show them videos. Look at them with the t-shirts and the baggy jeans, or whatever. Now it's the skinny jeans. Whatever, they you know, Esau always update times. That's why they always got these fucking meetings and these conferences. You know? Because they go to, that's their, what's the little word I'm looking for, man? Their councils, man. Let's go talk about these dudes. How can we furthermore make them look bad? How can we put them down? You know? I'm telling y'all, playing a dangerous game, man. You playing a dangerous game and you don't even know. Even if, matter of fact, grab Isaiah 50.
Isaiah 50?
Yeah, Isaiah 50 and 1. Start at verse 1. Because this was Yahweh Shai, man. I'm gonna finish this out. All right, it says, it came to pass that even the kings themselves did honor the place and magnify the temple with their best gifts, insomuch that Seleucus, king of Asia, of his own revenues, bear all the costs belonging to the service of the sacrifices. But one Simon of the tribe of Benjamin, who was made governor of the temple, fell out with the high priest about disorder in the city. And when he could not overcome Onias, he gat him to Apollonius, the son of Darius, who then was governor of Silos. I can't pronounce the word, forgive me. But Silosria and Phoenix, and told him that the treasury in Jerusalem was full of infinite sums of money, so that the multitude of their riches, which did not pertain to the account of the sacrifices, was innumerable, and that it was possible to bring all it to the king's hand. Now, when Apollonius came, the king to the king, and had shewed him of the money whereof he was told the king chose out, what's that, Heliogabalus, his treasurer, and sent him with the commandment to bring him to the foresaid money. So for what Heliogabalus took his journey unto the collar of visiting the cities of Salat, Osraya, Seleucia, and Phoenix, but indeed to fulfill the king's purpose. You know, so basically it was all about money, man, because they see what control, money, power, and control, and that's what it's all about here.
God.
You know, we really, first and foremost, we are the real money, man. You may seem like this. I heard a brother say that those FRNs, he call them permission slips. They take melanin and put them in computer chips. Why? Because it's able to like, I think it's able to deal with like radioactive stuff. You know, your melanin. Why you think they call Esau? Wasting away his heat. He has no melanin, man. The Lord ain't dealing with him right now. The Lord is not dealing with him. But it's a lot of that.
Wow, that was powerful.
But it's still,
Still got more?
yeah. Verse 9, it says, and when he was come to Jerusalem and had been courteously received of the high priest of the city, he told him what intelligence was given of the money. So they was talking about, yo, they got this. Did not Esau come and do that to us, man? And you even have our own people doing that to us now. And I'm talking on the spiritual sense. I'm not talking about on the actual money sense. Because spiritually, the money is this truth.
That's right.
You know? So they like, yo, they go to these different, just like they went to the Herodians on Yahweh side. Because it's all about money. Shut them up so they can't speak. We don't want to hear about their God because we're in power and they fucking up our money. They want to put you to death. All about what? The money. And these devils, they go all around the globe soaking up the resources. Why? Because it was given to them by Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem HaRachah HaKodash. Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right? And that's why they're able to travel around. Like I was talking to a brother from Nigeria, and he was telling me how, there our own people that's over there. But I was telling the brother on the way to Kent, it's a mineral called California mineral. You know? And I forgot. I think he said it was point something grams. So it's not even a whole gram. Point something, I want to say 0.7, but it was worth $27 million. You have Swiss banks in Nigeria where you don't even, like, we standing in front of a bank, right? And you got seats and everything where people can come in there and they got to talk to a bank, tell them to get money out. But over there, and this is ran by the Rothschilds, the international bankers. But those Swiss banks, right? The Swiss banks, they have nobody in there. Everybody that has money, right? They go in there and they type in their code that they was given. And they're able to enter it through the transaction to leave. You got millionaires and billionaires here in America, they transfer their funds to the Swiss banks, man. You know? That's why the Rothschilds, and matter of fact, the Rothschilds, the international bankers, they want to cut shit out like that down. Because when any millionaire or billionaire in America, they go off of your money, so to speak, and your your substance, what you have, your house. That's they be like, yo, Jay-Z, he's a billionaire. His net worth is such and such. Because they take your assets and this. They don't just talk about the actual cash that you have. Because this is the FRN shit anyway. But over there, the brothers, son, they got billions of people with billions and billions of dollars, and that's just cash. It's not talking about their assets, man. Woo. You know? So we are rich people. We just gotta believe it. But over here in America, they don't teach you that. They don't tell you that, man. They teach against you. You know? But it says, matter of fact, all right, it says, verse 9, it says, and when he was come to Jerusalem and he had courteously received of the high priest of the city, he told him what intelligence was given of the money and declared wherefore he came. So he told him, I came from here. This is what it is, right? It said, and asked if these things were so indeed. Then the high priest told him that there was such money laid up from the relief of widows and fatherless children. Now, who the widows and the fatherless children? That's us, man. We have a father, but no, we are an oppressed people.
Right.
But we had, man, Israel is beautiful. But we just gotta see that. If we was out here talking foolishness, because I remember on the same corner before Meek Mills made it, but he ain't make nothing. He sold out. Before Meek Mills sold out and came to them damn devils, it was right here on this corner. And they was playing his music. But he still had them dirty ass braids in his hair, man. Before all that. Now he's some so-called somebody. He's a fucking sellout. Just like that nigga Nate, just like the rest of you niggas that take that Judas purse, and the Most High is gonna fucking kill you, man.
Yeah, what is worth? It's not worth a thing. You done sold your soul. Forget the flesh. You done sold your soul.
I was going to say, what does it profit a man?
Yeah.
To gain the whole world and lose the soul.
Right. Beautiful precept. Yeah. Like, hey man, this is some dangerous times for these. Hey, for our people, the 2/3. Hey, it's some beautiful times for the hopeful elect, and the 1/3. But hey, it's going to be a lot of death and judgment, and that's what it is. It's righteous judgment. So hey, some of you won't be trembling and true fear, because you should have had the fear of the Lord, which is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments. If you truly feared the Lord, you'd be out here with us. If you truly understood that what you think you're profiting, what you think you have profited, is nothing. And you just got a bag full of holes. And it's all going to spill out.
Just like Judas's guts.
Con.
Just like Judas's guts.
And hey, we here trying to warn you.
I think, well, before we not gonna lie, but I was naming this, you've been warned.
Oh, we just want to, we warning. So again, whether you like it, believe it, understand it or not, we're trying to warn you.
That's right.
And hey, if you don't heed our warning, guess what? There's something coming for you. And it ain't flowers and Cupid with a bow and arrow shooting you in the butt. Right. What's that, 112? Yeah.
Fucking bastards. Yeah, these guys here 50. But this is talking about your Howard side, man.
It's a book of Isaiah. chapter 50, verse 1.
And this the mindset that you're supposed to be in, because that's the mindset of a prophet. And they was talking about Yahweh side, you know, because your enemies think that they doing something to you when they, hey man, the Lord, if you're in the right spirit, you know that you're allowing them to do that for Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Our enemies can't do shit to us, man.
Hey, and we ain't scared. So all them fear tactics, all them, I'm worried about my job. Listen, means nothing. But you need to be careful that come against the men of the Lord, because I know your mind. I know that your mind is troubled. You know your mind is troubled. You know there's fear upon you, and you don't even know why, because you're truly touching the apple of his eye. So you're forewarned too. But hey, keep it up. Keep it up. And at the end of the day, we're going to see who was telling the truth and who was not. But you're warned. You're forewarned. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 50, verse 1. Thus saith Yahweh, where is the bill of your mother's divorcement, whom I have put away?
And that's for you niggas that's talking about the Lord is not dealing with us anymore. He doesn't deal. He went to the Gentiles. But you don't understand who the Gentiles are, man. Because you have two types of Gentiles, man. You know? We're like, our people that's here in America and Babylon, we call them Gentiles because they act like fucking Americans. They in that same mindset. And when you come into the know and the truth, you understand that. They made you cut your beards, shape them up, line yourself up. Because they want, Esau is against everything that has to do with our power, man.
Right.
And they want you to follow them, just like in the Maccabees, man. When they went against the Lord, you couldn't even call yourself an Israelite.
Right.
They said Jew. You know? You got it, bro.
It says, thus saith Yahweh, where is the bill of your mother's divorcement, whom I have put away?
And your mother is the wisdom, man. Because, what's a mother? A mother is a caregiver. It's comfort. That's what these scriptures are. They're comforting to you. They're the caregiver. That's what you're supposed to listen to. You know? So the Lord's spitting right here. You got it, bro.
Or which of my creditors is it to whom I have sold you?
Damn.
Behold, for your iniquities have ye sold yourselves.
You see that? So we did it ourselves, man. The Lord is bad. You tell him. You trying to, why you forsake me, Lord? No. What the fuck did you do to get you into that situation? Following Esau, listening to his laws. You know? You have to serve the Lord, man. And they don't want you to serve the Lord here because they know what the hell is going to happen.
All right. It's like plugging a lamp in, right? You connect it to the power source so your light can shine.
That's right.
We disconnected ourselves.
That's right.
And they want to keep us disconnected.
That's right.
So everything that they push is contrary to the Bible.
That's right. Like Bella Atlantic.
Right. No, we're not going to be clean shaven.
That's right.
With a baby face at 50 years old.
That's a bit.
Want to look like a baby boy.
That's that Greek shit.
Right. That's not us.